Hey guys, and welcome to Wrestling Days. So I know a lot of people that watch my channel have got their own wrestling channels on YouTube. I get quite a few requests for, could you give me a shout out? Would you mind subscribing back to me? And I have a lot of fun actually going off to people's channels and watching a few of their videos and seeing what people do and how the videos differ and listening to people's different opinions. So that's never a chore. I enjoy doing it. But recently this channel was able to reach quite a big milestone in achieving 1,000 subscribers. And the first thing I have to say is if you have subscribed to this channel, I really do appreciate it. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, because subscribing is really important, because it's really one of the ways you can say to that person, I really like what you're doing, I really like the content that you're doing. Obviously watching that content is more important, but if as a YouTuber you see your subscribers grow, then that's a reassuring way of knowing that the content that you're putting out is being enjoyed. I've got to be honest, I didn't join this and I haven't joined this to create this massive channel or anything along those lines. In truth, that doesn't interest me. I do this because otherwise I'd be sat in a room on my own talking to myself. So this is a way that I can reach out to people and kind of share in my opinions and get their opinions back through the comments and through Twitter as well. Hence why in all my videos I always mention that you can follow me on Twitter so I can hear from you guys. So it is important to get subscribers because your message can get heard and you can share it with more people. So I'd be lying if I was to say that I don't look at how many subscribers the channel has, because I do, and I think that we all do, because it is a sign of, are you in the right direction? So what I wanted to do in this video was to just kind of help some of you out there that have got your own wrestling channels on YouTube, and just kind of explain how Wrestling Days was able to get to 1,000 subscribers, or how I think Wrestling Days was able to get to 1,000 subscribers, and really what I've tried to do with this channel, and then hopefully that will help you guys grow your own channels as well. So the first thing is to be different. What is it that you do that is different to everybody else? A lot of times I'll go onto people's channels and they'll do, say, a figure review, and they'll talk about the figure that they've got in their hand, and they'll go through all the list of things like, what's the articulation like, what's the face scan like, and 9 times out of 10 they're very good, but how does it differ? If I watch your figure review, how is that different to me watching someone else's figure review? What I tried to do was really actually talk about the person, the wrestler, a little bit. I want it to be a case when you're in the shop that you see, say, Terry Funk, for example, that you know exactly what Terry Funk means, who Terry Funk is, how much of a legend Terry Funk is. The fact that he's in his 70s and he was still wrestling, for example, or the fact that it comes with the ECW belt, and you could only get that ECW belt with CM Punk before, who was I think it was a Ringside Collectibles limited edition. I try and get that information across. I never just pick up a figure, open it and just tell you about the figure. I try and tell you about the person. And the same with like the poster reviews that I do. I didn't see them getting done anywhere, and I kind of thought that some of them were quite quirky, quite different, so kind of felt like that was something different that I could bring to the channel. There's a few things you're going to have to do the same. Everyone's going to do very similar Raw reviews, very similar Extreme Rules reviews, but I think if you're different in your other videos, then the people that do watch your channel will be quite happy to see what your opinion is on Raw and what your opinion is on NXT and SmackDown and so on, if you wanted to do that. So being different and finding something that's unique to your channel is very, very hard and will take a lot of thought. But once you find it, then you should go for it. Second point is make good content. Your channel will get views, but what's the point if it gets looked at and they go, no, that's not for me, and you never get them back again. What if you make good content, and by being different, and when that person watches it, they hit subscribe because they want to watch what else you've got coming. Good content is, you know, planning your videos, thinking about your videos from start to finish. Again, don't just hit record and just do it as you're going along. Sometimes that can work, but more often than not, you have to sit there and you have to think, well, I want to talk about this and I want to talk about that. This video, for example, I know exactly the 5 points I want to talk about. Within those 5 points, I know things that I want to discuss, and I've planned that out before. I haven't just sat down and gone, record, right, what shall I say? And I always plan my videos, You guys deserve good content. People that subscribe to Wrestling Days deserve good content, and I try to give you that good content by doing research, looking into, you know, any quirky things about the figure or things that haven't been said, trying to find things that are different. And I think, you know, I could be wrong, but that is why people hit subscribe for Wrestling Days, because I do try. It's a lot of hard work, but I love it, and so it's not a chore, you know. So be different and make good content. Next point, point 3, make regular content. Now, this doesn't have to be every single day, although that's the path that I've gone down because I've just got so much that I want to talk about and so much that I want to do. A video a day just makes sense for me. But that might not make sense for you. You might only want to do, say, figure reviews, and you might only get a figure a week. Or even if you don't get a figure a week, you could at least talk about figures that you wanted to pick up. So you might get a figure one week, talk about it the next week, or talk about figures you'd like the next week, and then get another figure the week after that. Or even if you only get one figure a month, then what are you going to fill the next 3 weeks with if you do it once a week? Or it might be you do it once a fortnight. For me, that's not going to grow your channel very quickly, because 52 weeks in a year means you'd be doing 26 videos if you did it every fortnight in a year. 26 videos a year is not that much. You really need to get videos out there because they're business cards, you know, they're the way that people find you. So you would only have 26 videos out there every single year for people to find you. On a YouTube that has, you know, millions if not billions of videos, how are your 26 gonna stand out? And even if it's every week, make sure you say when it's gonna be. Make sure you say, I'm gonna do this every Wednesday, and you can check me out every Wednesday at 8 o'clock, and then make sure your content gets out there. Number 4, and this is really, really important, have a strong support network. If you are only on YouTube, you're going to struggle. I've got a Twitter account that I mention in every video, where if I want to, I can post the videos onto Twitter. I don't necessarily use it for that as a primary. I use it again just to reach out to people, because that's what Wrestling Days was set up as. Because I'll be honest, I was just sat in a room with my girlfriend talking to her about wrestling, and she could not stand it. She doesn't mind wrestling, but I was just talking about it all the time, and it was actually her idea. She said, I reckon you should go onto YouTube and stop boring me about it and talk to other people that actually like it. So that's why I started the Twitter and I started the YouTube channel. But if I wanted, and I do quite regular, I can just, you know, share a video on there, and at the moment I think the channel's got about 3,000 followers. That means there's potentially 3,000 people that will see the link for the video. that is a massive opportunity to get people to watch the video. More people that watch the video, it climbs up in the search lists. The higher it gets in the search list, then more people on YouTube will see it. It's all connected. You know, if you've got a strong Twitter account, a strong Facebook account, a strong Instagram account, you know, you're on wrestling forums and, you know, you're really getting the word out there, your channel will be stronger. That brings me to point number 5. Have fun. Have fun. Again, a lot of the videos that I watch from people, it's like, this is the figure, it's got this articulation, I kind of like it when it does this, I think it's really got good ring attire, and you can tell that people are saying these things because they've heard other YouTubers say them, and so they think this is what I should say. Just say what you want. Say what you want. It is your channel, your video. Do whatever you want to do. Yeah, you don't have to use that kind of terminology. You could be different that way. But the thing is with those videos, I never see people having fun. Never see people having fun. You've got to enjoy it. You've got to get that across to your audience, because if you're enjoying it, then hopefully they enjoy it, and you have to do it for them. You have to do it for them. So you've got to have fun, and then you've got to make sure your audience has fun. Now, by no means, right, and please let me stress this, do I think that Wrestling Days is perfect or, you know, anything like that. It's not. It's ever growing, and I'm learning. You know, I've only been doing this since the start of the year myself. The only reason I'm doing this video is because I get so many people that say, can you check out this channel, check out my channel, can you check out, give me a shout out, can you subscribe to this, could you like one of my videos? So I know a lot of people that watch my videos have their own channels, and I just want to give something back. I just want you guys to know how Wrestling Days did it, because I'm not in competition with anybody. As I said, you know, doesn't worry me. I'd love for all of you to have massive channels, because I do this as a release. I do this as a way of me being able to talk to people. So I really hope I'll keep it simple. I'll keep it at those kind of 5 points, because I think if you're being different, and if you're really planning out your content, researching it, so you've got a few facts and you've got a few things that are interesting to say, if you're posting regular, making regular videos, if you've got a strong support network, so you've got Twitter, you've got Facebook, you've got Instagram, you've got all your friends as well that are signed up, so that when a video drops, you know, it already gets so many views, then it will appear higher up in search engines. And then also, if you are having fun and in your videos that comes across, then I promise you it would just be a matter of time before your channel was growing. And hopefully, if you get it all right, and you will have to tweak things as you're going along, then hopefully, fingers crossed, you could also hit 1,000 subs if you haven't already. There is no big secret. I can't say go to this website, do this, and then you'll get your 1,000 subs. Life doesn't work that way. Life is all about hard work. For those of you that don't have a YouTube channel, but you've just decided to watch this video anyway, again, you know, there's no secrets here. I would appreciate it if you subscribed, because it is just it's an indicator. It just shows that the content being put out is being appreciated, being enjoyed. And well, I've got, you know, loads of stuff that I'm hoping to do, new playlists that I want to start, and current playlists that I want to continue to grow. And yeah, you know, it's exciting to just explore all of this with you guys. So yeah, hope you found that interesting or useful, or and if so, maybe we'll look at doing some more of these kind of things, and I can answer a few questions that some people might have, or maybe do videos on some suggestions that people have, or yeah, you know, I'm happy to do these. Cool. You know what I'm going to say. Thanks a lot for watching. You can follow me on Twitter at Wrestling Days UK, and if you haven't subscribed, it'd be brilliant if you did. And hopefully I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.